Hey guys, welcome to my channel Clever Engineer. In this video I will tell about Angular versus React versus Vue, as these frameworks are the most popular for front end, and you might be having a lot of question about these frameworks, like which one is the easiest to learn, which is more popular, which could help you to get job easily, which will remain at the top in the upcoming years. So I will answer all this question in this video, and make sure you watch this video till the end. Topics that I will cover in this video are framework background, learning curve, popularity, and my views on this framework comparison. So in framework backgrounds, starting with the Angular, as it is the oldest framework among the three, it is developed by Google. Google also uses it internally, hence you will not see Angular disappear over the night. It will be maintained and continuously improved. It is the biggest framework among the three. It is because it gives you everything that a developer needs, such as controlling the UI, reacting to the user input, validating user input in the forms, routing, state management, sending AJAX HTTP request, testing, building your application, managing multiple applications and connecting them, and much more. In addition, there's an official CLI which help you with creating and managing Angular projects, which keep them up to date and adding dependencies and even with the deployment. Now coming to the React. So React is a library and not a framework. It is built by the Facebook, and React is totally different. When on the one side Angular gives you everything, React gives you only one thing, a library that is rendering content to the DOM and controlling it. So it is all about the components and all about building user interface from component. It also gives you the tools you need to define what should be rendered and in which way and under which circumstances. It does not give features such as built-in form validation, does not provide you a router for rendering different components based on URL changes, and it does not ship its own HTTP client. It has some state management support, but also not for all scenarios. It is so it makes it definitely slimmer than Angular. And for those features that you want, you have to rely on the React community. Now coming to the Vue. As Angular and React are backed by a large corporates, but this is not the case with the Vue. Even Vue was its founder, an ex-Google employee, and nowadays it has a dedicated team of core contributors that work on Vue. So Vue is a framework which kind of sits between the React and Angular. It is not as big as Angular, but it is definitely include more features than the React gives you, such as it gives you built-in state management. It also ship with a built-in router. It does not, however, include form validation or HTTP client functionality. So Angular and React are backed by large corporate, but Vue will get some time to get those corporate backing. Now let's see which framework is easiest to learn. So Angular has the steepest learning curve because it gives you a complete solution. So to master Angular, it requires to learn many associated concepts like component, directives, modules, decorators, services, dependency injection, pipes, templates, change detection, AOT, RxJS, and NGRX for the state management. While to learn React, it is not much harder than Angular. It has not that steep learning curve because React offers you a getting started guide so that you could set up the React in your laptop in just an hour. Things to learn in the React is JSX, components, managing internal state, props, routing, and state management. Now coming to Vue. Vue has the easiest learning curve because it provides you higher customizability and hence is the easier to learn than Angular or React. Also, the transition to Vue from either of the two is an easy option. Things to learn in Vue are the components, directives, TypeScript, and the state management. Now let's see which framework is the most popular. So popularity can be found out by looking at Google Trends, NPM downloads, jobs, and other factors like GitHub stars, Stack Overflow, etc. So by looking at the Google trend, you could see that React is the most popular than Angular and Vue. And by looking at the NPM trends, again React is the complete winner as it is the most downloaded framework. Then by looking at the jobs availability, you could see that result shows that learning Angular and React could get you a job faster and Vue job are less as it is the new. So these are the results as per I have found out from the Indeed, and they are as per the Indian results of job availability for Angular, React and Vue. So if you are looking as per job point of view, so you must definitely go with the Angular or React. And here are the results that I have found out from the GitHub repository. So again you could see that React has the highest number of repositories. So again React is the complete winner. So you could say that React is the most popular framework in 2020. So this was all about the comparisons. So you can say that Vue is the most easiest framework to learn. React is the most popular framework in 2020. And this was all about the Angular versus React versus Vue. So now coming to my views, what are my opinions? What are my thoughts on it? So I want to tell that there is no best framework or library out here. All the three frameworks are very popular for good reasons. They all have the strength and weakness, and you could generally use either of the framework for any project. No framework is bad. You can make a successful web application from each of these. You could see the tweet by the Jed Joban here, which means that user would never know which framework you are using under the hood. It only depends on the excellent and interactive UI. So the main focus would be not on the frameworks you are using, but on the UI, user interaction that you have make. Also I want to say one thing. It is very important to know if you like a framework or library or not, because if you like its syntax, its way of approaching thing, and the code that you must write in it, you will get a lot of things out of it. You would enjoy working with it. But if you don't like a technology or a framework, you will not be able to work with it successfully. So still confused which one to learn, which one to select, like Vue as it is the most easiest or React as it is the most popular? So I have one way. What if you can learn more than one framework? As there are many benefits of learning more than one framework. So how many frameworks do you need to learn? So you don't have to pick just one that is best. I would encourage you to at least dive into more than just one. You don't need to master all of the three, but knowing their basics, at least understanding two or the three frameworks will probably make you a better developer. It can also help you write better code since you draw the aspirations from different framework philosophies. You don't have to build super big projects just to learn a framework. You don't have to dedicate hundreds of hours, but you can check out the official documents of three of the framework to get started for free. So this was all about this video. I hope you like this video, and if you find it informative, please do like my video and hit that subscribe button. So have a good day and stay safe.